Hey guys, what's happening? Nihat here with Film Comics Explained, and today we'll be taking a look at the Indoraptor as featured in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. The Indoraptor was essentially a new hybrid dinosaur that had been genetically created by Dr. Henry Wu, the chief geneticist that had been a part of InGen Pharmaceuticals since Jurassic Park's inception. The prototype was engineered under the orders of Eli Mills, who had been entrusted by Benjamin Lockwood, John Hammond's business partner, to save the dinosaurs on the island from the upcoming cataclysm that threatened to send them back into extinction. While Mills had indeed started up a large recovery effort, his true motive behind the operation is later revealed to be purely monetary, having set up an auction to sell the captured dinosaurs to private buyers back on Lockwood's estate, which was obviously a very bad idea.
Programmable life is not the way of the future. It's what we do here every day. That's how far InGen has progressed in the field of genetics.
The Indoraptor was created by Wu in a secret laboratory beneath Lockwood Manor, using the DNA of the Indominus Rex that had been killed by the Mosasaurus 3 years earlier, and that of a Velociraptor. The Doctor had also further desired to inject the DNA of the intelligent and obedient raptor known as Blue into the new hybrid, hoping to better control the creature, but had to abandon this due to unforeseen circumstances.
All of this exists because of me. If I don't innovate, somebody else will.
The Indoraptor was an extremely aggressive hybrid that had inherited the Indominus Rex's intellect and violent tendencies. At the same time, while the psychopathic nature of the Indominus was a result of her frustration from being isolated and alone for so long, the Indoraptor appeared to have a cruel sense of humor, often seen toying with its prey. This was clearly evident when Wheatley shot it with 2 tranquilizer darts and entered its cage to remove its tooth, only to find that the Indoraptor was intentionally playing dead to lure him in and devour his body. In the process of using the spliced DNA of the 2 creatures, Wu had in essence introduced a monster that had the speed and agility of the raptors, coupled with the brute force and intellect of the Indominus. Enhanced strength. Being significantly larger in size to a normal Velociraptor, the Indoraptor was able to carry 2 fully grown humans in its mouth without difficulty. It was also able to rip off the limbs of humans in seconds, and was seen tossing Blue around like a ragdoll during their fight, though the magnificent raptor was eventually able to get the better of it. I think it's also worthy of mentioning that unlike the other dinosaurs that would go down with 2 tranquilizer shots, the Indoraptor had a heightened immunity and actually needed to be hit with 3 darts to be fully sedated. Enhanced speed and agility. Despite its size and weight, the Indoraptor was just as fast as the Velociraptors, which themselves clocked in speeds between 70 to 100 km per hour. The hybrid could also maneuver with the agility of smaller dinosaurs. Enhanced durability. While the beast was hit numerous times by tranquilizer darts and bullets, the thick hide of the Indoraptor enabled it to deflect a few of the bullets that would have otherwise brought it down. Echolocation. Probably the coolest addition to its arsenal of offensive capabilities would have to be its ability to use a basic sonar-like system to detect its environment. Enhanced intelligence. As a hybrid of 2 intelligent creatures, the Indoraptor proved to be just as smart, if not smarter than both of them, as was seen with the numerous tactics it employed to capture its prey. It was also a fast learner, and after witnessing people use the lift, the beast whipped its tail to open the doors and feast upon the unsuspecting victims who thought that they had made it to safety. I'm sure some of you guys were wondering why the Indoraptor was kept in darkness for most of the film, and apart from creating some great shots like this, in the novelization, it was explained that the lights in its cell had gone out, leading the workers to shoot it with 2 tranquilizer darts to allow a technician to repair it. The crew would soon discover that they actually needed 3 darts to fully sedate the beast after it woke up and devoured the worker, foreshadowing the downfall of Wheatley, who had been accustomed to using 2 darts to capture the other dinosaurs. This was ultimately removed from the film, along with 40 minutes of additional footage to create a sense of mystery and surprise around the Indoraptor, which, although briefly mentioned early on in the film, isn't actually seen until the 3rd act. The pleasure that the creature took from attacking its prey also led Dr. Wu to describe the hybrid beast as a sociopath with psychotic tendencies, as was seen when it raised its hand slowly towards Maisie's direction instead of immediately going in for the kill, visibly delighted by the fear and despair that it caused the young girl to feel. This also explained why the Doctor was so unhappy that his experimental prototype was being sold. The hybrid was also psychologically conditioned to lock onto a target if they were marked with an infrared laser, and attack after being exposed to a high-frequency pulse that caused it pain. This was a stark contrast to the gentle method Owen had used to control raptors like Blue, managing to curb her aggressive tendencies and even awakening a sense of both discipline and affection. After looking at the Indominus Rex, the Indoraptor, and the Velociraptors like Blue, it's clear to me that just like humans, the way that they were treated as adolescents informed the adults that they would eventually become, which is why there will always be a small part of me that thinks that Dr. Wu had spliced a new generation of hybrids with a dash of human DNA. I mean, by the film's conclusion, we find out that Wu had perfected the cloning process and had even managed to successfully clone a human being. Also, if we look at the behavior of all the other dinosaurs in the series, even the other aggressive carnivores like the T-Rex, they all behaved out of instinct, while the hybrids seen in both Jurassic World films harbored resentment, malice, and all seemed to revel in the chaos that they created. With the exception of Blue, which, as mentioned earlier, had developed a sense of empathy and compassion with Owen. This, of course, is just my personal theory, and I'm keen to hear what you guys think, so please share your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Well, that's all for today, folks. Thanks to all of you guys who requested we take a look at the Indoraptor. If there's any other stuff you'd like me to check out, please don't hesitate to ask. As always, it's been a pleasure. Niat here with Film Comics Explained. Thanks for stopping by.
Holy cow. What are you? Didn't see you on the island. Oh, you're a tough guy. Open wide.